Hi there, if you're watching this video, chances are your heart feels a little heavier than usual. Maybe you're replaying conversations in your head, wondering what went wrong, or feeling that deep ache when you realize your ex isn't there anymore. I've been there. It's tough, but you're not alone. Today, I'm sharing my personal journey of how to get your ex back, and while it wasn't easy, it taught me so much about love, relationships, and most importantly, myself. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's talk about how to navigate this tender chapter of your life. The first thing I did, and this might be the hardest part, was to give myself space. After the breakup, I wanted to call him, text him, or show up at his door to fix everything. But here's the truth, healing starts with you. I had to step back and reflect. I asked myself questions like, why did we break up? Were there patterns in our relationship that weren't healthy? What did I need to change about myself, not just for him, but for me? This wasn't about blaming myself or him, it was about understanding the dynamics of our relationship. I even started journaling, and wow, the clarity that brought me was amazing. Once I had some clarity, I shifted the focus back to myself. This might sound counterintuitive because you're probably thinking, but I want them back, not a self-care routine. Trust me, though, this step is crucial. For me, it was about becoming the best version of myself. I started working out, not just for how I looked, but for how it made me feel. I reconnected with hobbies I had forgotten, like painting and hiking. I also spent more time with friends who reminded me of my worth. Building your confidence and independence is attractive, not just to your ex but to yourself. Remember, the goal here is to be someone your ex would want to come back to, but more importantly, someone you're proud of. After a few weeks of no contact, I felt ready to reach out. The key here is to keep things light and casual. My first message wasn't a long, emotional declaration. Instead, it was something simple like, hey, I saw something today that reminded me of you. Hope you're doing well. This approach opens the door without overwhelming them. If they respond positively, you can slowly rebuild communication. But here's the thing, don't rush. Let the conversations flow naturally and avoid bringing up past issues right away. Focus on rebuilding trust and a positive connection. Once we started talking regularly, we had to address the elephant in the room, the breakup. I took responsibility for my part in what went wrong, and I also expressed what I needed moving forward. This wasn't about blaming or guilt-tripping, it was about honest, open communication. I remember saying something like, I've had time to think, and I realize I could have been better at specific thing. I'm working on it because I want to grow, whether we're together or not. This showed maturity and a willingness to change, not just for him, but for me. Getting back together isn't about going back to how things were. It's about building something better. We started dating again, almost like it was a fresh relationship. We set boundaries, communicated more openly, and made an effort to prioritize each other. It wasn't perfect, and it took time. But because we both wanted it, we made it work. And I'll be honest, there were moments I doubted if it was worth it. But every time, I reminded myself of why we fell in love in the first place and why we were worth fighting for. Now, I need to say this, not every relationship is meant to be saved. Sometimes, the best thing you can do for yourself is to let go. If your ex isn't willing to meet you halfway, or if the relationship was toxic, you deserve better. Loving yourself enough to walk away is just as powerful as fighting for love. Getting your ex back isn't about manipulation or quick fixes. It's about reflection, growth, and honest connection. Whether you get back together or not, this journey will teach you so much about who you are and what you deserve. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Share your story, or ask me questions, I'm here to help. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Remember, you're stronger than you think, and no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. Sending you so much love and strength. You've got this. For more tips and advice on how to get your ex back, stay tuned to this channel. You don't want to miss what's coming next.